In today's video, we are going to replace a windshield wiper motor. Fairly standard procedure. The vehicle in question here is a 2007 Ford Freestar. This unit costs $207 in Canada. So you don't want to immediately go out and buy a wiper motor if your windshield wipers are not working. I would reference you to a video I made a while ago down below, which is a very common issue with wipers getting frozen to the windshield and the arm of the wiper getting stripped.
Once you pop the hood, you're going to have access to the screws, plastic ones in this case, and we'll pop that cowl up out of there. Got that plastic cowl off, and now we're looking at this metal portion here, which is going to have to come off to access the wiper motor as well. So if we look at where the wiper arms were connected, they come back to this connection here, and at some point it's going to be connected to the wiper motor, obviously. And if in this case we'll look down there, and we can see the wiper motor right there. There it is by my finger, and we can see up above it's connected here. I removed the bolt that connects our arms here to the wiper motor. Just took the bolt off, this popped up, and I just wanted to make sure that these weren't seized. You can see how easily they move. If we look here, we'll see that as I move that, nice and free. So just wanted to make sure there was nothing gummed up there that was causing the motor to seize up. And just as a double check, turn that on, turn my wipers on. Wipers should be on. We go look at our motor, and nothing is happening. That should be turning. So here is our wiper motor. Now you might be wondering, why is that guy not removing that plastic cowl from the metal one? And the reason being, if you see way over there, there's a hose for the windshield wiper fluid. And once upon a time, in another video, I replaced the struts on this van, and I had to do a repair because that hose got damaged. To remove that electrical connector, there's a tab on the bottom. These can be a little different, but on this one here, you push it up and then pull out. And hopefully you can see that. There's some pretty bad corrosion in there. And also corrosion on the motor where that electrical connector plugs in. My Haynes manual has let me down a little bit here. This is the windshield wiper motor terminal connector for, it says 1998 and above. And this is a 2007 vehicle. But it shows 5 connectors. Ours actually has 4, and then a bunch of small ones in the middle. So that's for the control operation. But the main thing here that is useful, it says connector number 2 is battery power, dark green. Ground is black. And then there's low speed, white, and then the high speed, if you put your wipers on high, is dark blue and orange. The park switch, this black pink lead, that is for when you turn your wipers off, and they'll keep going until they literally park down below. So this is control circuit information here. I cleaned up our terminal connection here and the other side that's actually physically on the wiper motor. Plugged it in with the wipers on, and it didn't make any difference. Now I got my meter over here, So as I just showed you on that diagram, we were talking about the ground and the power. So I've got my meter here, and the wipers are turned on. So we should have 12 volts on our, in this case, there's the black for the ground right here by my finger, and then it looks like red is the power. So we'll see what we got here with our wipers turned on, and hopefully you can see over there 11.8 volts, or almost 12 volts. We'll probably drag the battery down a little bit by keeping on turning on the wipers. Anyway, so we have battery there. It looks to me there's enough information here to know we're going to replace out that motor. Taking off one of those bolts, holding the motor in. We'll remove the other two, take it out. My new motor has arrived. I have tested it. It cost $207 Canadian, 2023. So I want to show you something. Here's the old motor. Hopefully you'll be a little luckier than me. If you look over here, this terminal, which, where's the wiring? That was, I believe, the positive. Wiring is over in the other connector. That is burnt right off. So this motor actually may be good, but it kind of doesn't matter because I can't jury rig a way to get that connector out. And believe me, I'm cheap. If there was a way to do it that I was confident it would work, I would try it. So here's the new one. You can see that there's the terminal I'm talking about. Now, what you want to do, especially if you notice something like that, is clean up this electrical connector very good. There was a lot of corrosion in there. This probably shorted out, which was the original problem. But if you do like I do, take a small wire brush and clean that. Make sure you have disconnected your battery, because you put a wire brush or something in there, you're going to be shorting those out. So disconnect your battery before doing any of that. I have reconnected the battery. Watch the motor here as I turn on the windshield wipers. So there we go. It's verified that the motor is good. We'll install that. I decided not to videotape myself putting it all back together. It is obviously just the reverse process and it'd be a waste of your time. Anyway, job is complete. Turn on the wipers. Turn them on faster. Everything is working fine, including the washers. Anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope that was helpful. Thanks for watching.